Hello and welcome to the first episode of ZomCast, the special weekly episode or podcast from my channel Code Zombie. Today we will be talking about the latest in technology, and before that let me give you an introduction to this podcast, what it will cover. This podcast will cover different things about technology, especially the software technologies and the latest and greatest achievements in software and latest updates in software. So, what's the agenda for today? We will be talking about Jetpack Compose, the long-awaited UI toolkit from Android that was introduced in the last year's Android Dev Summit 2019. And as you might know, there was a very important event on the August 26th of 2020, 2 days ago. And the event was that this software, this toolkit reached alpha version. So now you can be more comfortable using it in your projects, but still it is a little bit experimental, so it is not recommended for production. But a lot of developers are excited about this because this toolkit changes the way UI is created in Android and changes the way it has been done over the last 15 years. So another thing we will be talking about is Telegram Desktop's update. And you might know that Telegram Desktop finally got the option to have multi-account in its system. If you install Telegram Desktop, it has multi-account setup option. You can add several accounts. Another thing is Telegram's new update for video calls. Now you can have video calls. And the other thing is about Telegram contests, and you might know that there was a contest on quizzes, educational quiz contest, in which many people participated in May 2020, and its results came out a little while earlier. And in this August, Telegram will send all the prizes to the participants, to the winners, And last but not least, we will be talking about the latest developments in cryptocurrency and about investment, gold, and whatever you like about investment. So I'm your host, Mehdi, and I'm here with my co-host.
Hi, I'm Mahmoud. I'm with the co-host of Mehdi in this podcast.
Very nice, very nice. So let's start with Mahmoud. What will you talk about? Are there any latest developments in cryptocurrency and investment? Are there any news?
Yeah, good news for cryptocurrency
Wow.
Recently, NASA and SpaceX have a mission to extract gold from the space
Wow. Wow.
and the other
Unbelievable.
planet. Yeah, it's really awesome. And if it happened, it may be decrease the price of gold,
Wow.
and it has a good effect on the Bitcoin price and the other cryptocurrencies
Wow.
in the future. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. So now back to our first topic, Compose Alpha. As I told you, Jetpack Compose is now in alpha version, and before that it reached the development version number 17, and it had a very active development process. And one thing about Jetpack Compose, if you want to get started, is that there is a lot of information and documentation, fortunately for us, on Android developers website. Just head over to d.android.com/jetpack/compose and you will find a lot of documentation and also code labs, videos, links to videos. You will learn a lot. Also, there's a very useful Slack channel. You can participate and you can directly chat with the developers of Jetpack Compose. And one thing that I like about Jetpack Compose is that they kept their promise on releasing the alpha version of Jetpack Compose in summer 2020. As Romangi said a few months ago, during the 11 weeks of Android, he said that the alpha version will be available and is expected to be available in summer 2020. So they kept their promise and it is released. You can now comfortably download Android Studio Canary. And this is important. You need Android Studio Canary to get started with Jetpack Compose. And also another interesting thing is that they have created a pathway. In addition to their code labs that they had, they have created a pathway that involves different things like articles, code labs, and also some videos on YouTube. Once you finish them and the system automatically realizes that you have finished and mastered all those topics, you will get a special badge that you are a master of Jetpack Compose and you have learned it. So another thing about this podcast is Telegram Desktop. Telegram Desktop, as I said, got a multi-account option, and now you can add up to 3 accounts to Telegram Desktop and work with it. Formerly it was only available on mobile versions, with either iOS or Android, and also on the Mac version, but now you can have it on Linux and Windows, and it's good. Another thing is that Telegram added the option for video call, something that users requested for a long time. But of course it is in some beta version, and beta version it is not stable, but probably it is in some testing phase, so you have to wait for it to finalize and get the latest stable version. All right, now about Telegram Desktop. Sorry, I just confused. Telegram contest. I told you about Telegram contest that involves, you might know, different types of contests involving programming and design, and also some development. But recently in May 2020, Telegram announced some educational contest because of the problem that the COVID-19 or virus or coronavirus created for educational centers and schools. A lot of universities and schools closed. Telegram decided to create a contest for people who can create educational contests. So if you took part in that, the results came out a little while earlier, a few months ago, and as far as I know, all the winners will receive their payments and their prizes by the end of August. So now, last but not least, back to Mahmoud, my friend and my co-host, about cryptocurrency. So you told me, Mahmoud, about some new developments about NASA and SpaceX getting and exploring on other planets and extracting some gold from space. Is it even possible? What does it mean?
Yeah, it's possible. Elon Musk, as you know, Elon Musk has a project, the SpaceX project, and with this project, they can go to the other planets in
Wow.
a very cheaper way. not.
Wow.
And now it's not very expensive to going to the other planet.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's possible to extract the other planet, gold of other planet.
So you mean that we normal people can travel to space?
Yeah, yeah, no,
Really?
yeah. The SpaceX project is a project to make it true,
Mm.
make it this
But I
thing
have heard
true.
it's very difficult, and you have to go through a lot of tests and a lot of exercises to get ready and even evaluate and get verified, get qualified to plan to travel to space. But how do they do it? How will they do it? Will they create a special spacecraft or something like that to travel to carry normal people to the space?
Yeah, and it's a big project. It's a start from the uh, about 10 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a
Wow.
start. I think it's a start 12 years ago, and yeah, they create some aircraft. I don't know
Oh,
some. Yeah,
very nice. Very nice. So you also said that they are going to extract gold from space. Does gold exist anywhere other than Earth?
yeah, yeah. The good news is yes, there are a lot of gold in the space, and now they can go and extract it.
So what will happen if they bring a lot of gold from the space on Earth? So will gold become cheap here?
Yeah, it's effect in the gold price because
Oh.
it increased the amount of gold in the earth, and it's
Mm.
affecting the gold price, and it may be decrease the gold price in the future.
Wow.
And if it happen, the Bitcoin price increased in the future.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bitcoin. Back to our topic of cryptocurrency. So, could you, Mahmoud, please give us a small description of what cryptocurrency is for people who just want to get started and they have no idea what cryptocurrency is and what Bitcoin is? Is Bitcoin a cryptocurrency? Just talk a little bit about that.
yeah, sure. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, and it's known as the king of cryptocurrency. It's a type of investment now, and I think it has a shine future.
Wow, very good, very good. But what is cryptocurrency? Is cryptocurrency money?
Yeah, it's a type of money. Actually, it's a type of money, but it has some different method.
Wow.
Yeah, it used the blockchain
Wow.
to transfer and working.
Very good, very good. So, uh, guys, we will be talking more about the blockchain technology and about cryptocurrency technologies, but this is just the start. And please stay tuned for the next sessions because we will be talking more about these technologies. And as you might know, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is huge, and so we cannot just go straight ahead and talk about more advanced things like blockchain and what is the other thing? Pools of mining
Yeah,
topics about
money.
mining, how it works. And as far as I know, mining is the work of extracting Bitcoin, right?
Yeah,
They have
exactly.
some computers and they extract Bitcoin, right?
Yeah, they extract the Bitcoin.
Right.
It's a complicated process.
Right. So, Mahmoud, how do you expect the Bitcoin price to go up or down? How do you foresee the future of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin especially?
Uh, in the short time, I think it's decreased a little bit, but in the long time it increase maybe to $80,000. It's possible to increase to $80,000
Wow.
in the next year.
18,000. Wow. It's a lot. So, is Bitcoin a good investment option? Can people trust? How can people trust Bitcoin in the first place? Is it really trustworthy? Is there a possibility that someone that just steals their money and goes away? And is there such a thing
Yeah,
involved?
I think it's trustable because it's a distributed system, and there are a lot of nodes in the network.
Oh,
And when you have a transaction, it's copy in the all of the node in the Bitcoin network.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very trustable. And
well, therefore, there's no way to cover up and to hide something, some transaction. Everybody and every node knows about
yeah,
it.
every node knows about it. Yeah.
Wow. This is interesting,
Yeah,
guys.
it's really good.
And if some parts are a little bit complicated, don't worry, we will be talking in a more step-by-step way in future episodes. This is just a general topic, general talk, and friendly talk about cryptocurrency. One more thing before we wrap up this episode is that is Bitcoin is a good investment?
Yeah, I think it's a very good investment. If you compare it with the other type of investment,
Even gold?
even gold, yeah, because
Oh.
you know, if something happened and they extract gold from the other resources, the other new resources, the price of gold, but Bitcoin is limited.
Wow.
More, yeah, it's limited more than gold and the other investments. Yeah, and it's make Bitcoin very valuable. And yeah,
Interesting.
it's possible in the
That's
future
right.
that
That's right. Thank you.
you're welcome.
So, and that's it for this episode of ZomCast, episode number 1, ZomCast number 1. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to our channel